So today I have someone that I want to introduce to you. Ronnie Conner has joined our team, and he is responsible on campus for all of our content and making sure that in our collateral pieces, everything kind of blends and looks the same for our brand going forward. So Ronnie, I'd like you to meet everybody that's watching Zoe TV.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And we'd like to welcome Ronnie and have him tell us a little bit about maybe where he came from, what he does, what you've done in the past, that kind of thing.
Well, my background is graphic design. I've done design work for over 20 years now. And this is the second company working in aging services of some sort. So I'm excited to be here. I have the opportunity to look at the brand as a whole, the Glencroft brand, the Zoe Life brand, everything, and kind of make it more consistent and concise and professional.
Right, absolutely. And so a lot of you will be affected by this because anything that we produce on campus is going to go through Ronnie to be checked and make sure that we have the right logos on there. We do have a 50th anniversary logo that's going to be
Yes.
put on all of our collateral material for this full year. And so if you have any questions or anything that you're doing, Ronnie's the person to talk to. He's also working with Steve and I on our Zoe Life branding and making sure that everything is consistent with that as well. So
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me apologize for, being a stickler for the brand, but it is what I'm here for, and I'm excited to work with everybody.
yeah, he's already started doing the resident rep packet, kind of redoing and consolidating some of those forms. He's looked over our packet that's going out to our Zoe Life ambassadors. Any department area that has collateral material that's going out, Ronnie will be looking at and making sure, like I said, that it's consistent. So Ronnie, how long have you lived here in the Valley?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, this last August was 20 years, so 20 and a half.
And where did you come from?
I grew up in San Jose, California, so very expensive. That's why I ended up moving to Arizona, actually. Yeah.
And you have a big family.
Yes, I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother.
Yes.
Lots of nieces and nephews. And then great nieces and nephews now. So, yeah, and I have a 17-year-old son.
Yes.
So you've kind of been around senior living and seen other perspectives and other ways of doing things. Tell us what you, being fairly new to this environment, what you feel like Zoe Life is doing maybe proactively for aging, and maybe how this campus, just from a new lens, how we're differentiating ourselves from the norm.
So there are many programs similar to Zoe Life. I've seen them all over, different states, different communities, etc. But this is one that I see the residents really excited about. Also, it's well developed. This is one program where I see Glencroft has invested in the program itself rather than putting the cart before the horse. They've really taken into consideration how it's working, how the residents respond to it, and the employees as well.
Don't you think it's very hands-on? I think
do.
that's what sets us apart from everybody else, is that anybody out there can have a wellness program, but what we have put into our program, the holistic approach to wellness and aging well, is, to me, what sets us apart from everybody else. We're very hands-on. Steve designed an amazing program. Of course, it's based on the 6 pillars of care, but of wellness. But don't you think that's kind of the difference?
I think that the hands-on approach is what makes it successful, because anything that didn't quite work or pan out the way it was intended was like changed or dropped or made to work better.
Yeah.
So it really has taken everybody to develop this.
Yeah, I think that's a good perspective, because when we started this thing back in August and planning it, you start with an idea and a concept and you think, okay, this is going to work. And then over the course of time, things have to change and adjust. But being that we are constantly in the fire with Zoolife and adjusting in real time, right? Like we got these classes going on. Well, shoot, we just tried to schedule a Parkinson's swim class at the same time as the C.S. Lewis class, and that backfired. So we're trying, but it's in real time, but it's all for the betterment of the resident.
Absolutely.
And I think what's been so cool about this journey is the residents know they're on this journey of creating the framework for what Zoolife is. And they're vested into that process. Like they love being a part of this initial change of this campus. And like my legendary status at Glencraft is going to be the framers of that program. I hear that all the time. It's like, I'm going to be one of the original people that did this. And 20 years, they'll still be talking about me. That's what they say.
Being flexible, which I've noticed, I mean, that's really been key to making this a success. You know, you have the standards that you want to uphold, but then the flexibility to make those.
That's right.
Well, I think, you know, as we age, everybody wants to feel good. I mean, you want to be able to age the very best you possibly can. And as with the interviews that we've had on this show since we've been doing this show, everyone has said the same thing. You know, I feel better, I have more energy, I have more stamina, I'm stronger, you know, and that's really important.
I think it can be overwhelming when you as an individual know that you need to be doing more exercise, you need to be doing more thinking on your own. You know, it becomes very, very overwhelming. And then when you put it into step by step, it's you introduce a little at a time. Though I have heard you can be tough on people, so, you know, but it gives them a step-by-step way to.
It's true though that we try to have somebody like Tom, who was on earlier, who goes all in education. I'm doing every lecture. I'm learning even beyond that on my own. I'm working out 4 days a week. I'm your post-child, all the way down to somebody that just comes to one lecture a month.
Right, absolutely. That's right.
But it's just to them. It's just customizable instead of just here's a box. Everybody has to fit in that box. And that's and I think that's what a lot of campuses try to do is call a wellness program, but they don't have the resources and the manpower and the bandwidth to put all of this idea into customized approach.
And that customized approach is what is attractive. People aren't afraid of it.
That's right.
And you know, you came from Area Agency on Aging, just this past position that you had, and they have a lot of individual programs, but you have to be able to go to each of the programs, whereas we have it all. It's all right here. So right in your backyard. So that's what makes it really special, I think, too. So
I agree.
Well, Ronnie, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it, and welcome to
Glencraft,
and we love having you here.
Absolutely.
Thanks.